some power Qigong stretching with our 15s calisthenics. It's going to be great. So first we're going to warm up, fix these pants so they're aligned. Imaginary string lift you from the top of the head. Relaxation cascading down to the vertebrae. Palms facing flat down, mouth closed, tongue on the ceiling of the mouth. And even if you only do, if we were going to jump right into 15s, we would still do this just to connect to the breath and connect to the sense of alignment. Inhaling to the belly. See the breath as a color and wash it down the arms with the palms and fingertips. Make sure the weight is on the center of each heel. I just felt myself leaning forward like this on my knees. And I was like, okay, hold on, what's going on? Okay, hold on. I have to keep on checking in. And even here, my knees aren't soft enough to soften. And even here, my upper back and my hips aren't aligned. So just continuing to make adjustments until I find the posture that feels like the least amount of effort. And you'll feel the calm cascade through the body when you find that posture for yourself. Inhale deep, exhale to the palms, fingertips, and then drop the hands. Inhale, lift the wrists. And exhale, wash the color out to the palms and fingertips. Inhaling up. Interlace. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Stretching out of the feet, out of the toes, onto the feet, out of the toes. So onto the balls of the feet, out of the shoulders, looking up, exhale down. Sometimes I stay a little bit longer on the first one. Inhaling up. Inhale even deeper this time. Interlace, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Stretching out of the hips, now the shoulders, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Wash the color through the palms and fingertips. Bring up to the side, just in front of the hips, and then inhale up. Inhale even deeper. Inhale even deeper. Out of the shoulders, out of the hips, onto the toes, exhaling down. Wash the color from the belly down the arms and down the legs. Then inhale to the belly, stage 1. Even deeper inhalation, stage 2. Even deeper, stage 3. Even deeper, stage 4. Exhaling down. Wash the color out. Like a radar. Scan the whole body. Inhale using the belly. Second stage inhalation. Activate the obliques, they expand to the sides. Inhaling deeper. Inhale even deeper with the lower back, it expands outwards. Inhale even deeper with the entire waist expanding in all directions like a bell. Exhale, wash the color out, down the legs. Inhaling up, using the entire belt. Stage 1. Even deeper, stage 2, which you feel like everything's opening up in the abdomen. Even deeper, stage 3. Entire belt. Even deeper, stage 4. Exhale, wash the color, the whole body. And widen the stance, half horse stance. Actually pin you so I can see you. There we go. There we go. Okay, great. Inhale deep. Exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur. Inhale, breath pulls you to the side. And up, eyes on the belly button. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Keep the weight on the heels. Exhaling down. And one more. Exhaling down. Switch directions. Inhaling, the breath should feel like a rope. And when you go down, chest parallel to the ground, so make sure the pelvis is rotating up the femur. And open up with the collarbone as you go down. And just so you see from the side, try to keep this, if you feel this a little bit, open up a little bit more. There you go. Yeah, when you're down. Beautiful. And then finally, release. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists, just lift the body. Exhale to the palms and fingertips. Inhale deep. Exhale, hands float down. Inhale up. Exhale, wash the colors of the palms and fingertips. Inhale, breath pulls the wrists. And exhale, fingers as if they're touching the neck. The upper back softens. The middle back softens. Lower back softens. The hips soften. Backs and legs. Behind the kneecaps, the calves, ankles, heels into the ground soften. Inhaling up. I think this is one of this attention circuit is one of the exercises that'll really supercharge your sensitivity and like push hands and conversations. So exhale, softening as if the fingers are touching the neck, softening the neck, softening upper back, softening. Almost as if you can feel your back in front of you right here. But it's your back. So all the way down. When I do this particular exercise, the circulation, I feel it surge differently in my body. It's just a very specific sensation. Exhale out, inhale, gather, hollow, while palms facing the ceiling. Exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur. Weight on the heels. Chest parallel to the ground, eyes straight down, elbows in front of the eyes. Straight line from the top of the head through the tailbone. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the color down the legs. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the color down the arms and the palms and fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, wash the color through the lungs, straighten the lungs. Inhale to the belly. Exhale wherever you want to gain strength. Inhale to the belly.
For some reason, this is hurting my lower back, so I'm not going to do this one.
Okay. Drop the hands down. Inhale to come up slowly. What were you feeling on the lower back? Let's do uplifting happen for a second.
Yeah. Just felt random pings of pain on either side through here. And it was almost like my body was giving me warnings that something could, that's probably what it is. My body was giving me warnings that something, basically to be careful.
Okay, so question.
Warnings to be careful. That's probably my guess. The pain has a reason. Because that's where I've got, the weak discs. So I didn't hurt anything. It was just like giving me warnings.
Okay, so how comparatively, How does your lower back feel today versus, let's say, last week or the week before?
It feels totally fine.
Okay.
It's interesting because I'm just thinking through it as a somatic thing, and I learned this through a bunch of psych stuff, which you know also, the body will give you pings of warnings to protect you from hurting yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think I was going to hurt myself. I think my body was just like, I don't know, giving me warning shots.
Okay, so when we were doing Dragon Whips Its Head, this exercise.
A little bit, but not as bad.
Okay, so yeah, definitely let me know when you're feeling that even a little bit, because we want to make sure that because we have to strengthen the area, that's required, strengthen the area, but we always want to be conscious of what makes an alert, and there are other ways to strengthen the area. So just always let me know. And so what we'll do, let's do 2 more exercises, Qigong exercises. Then I'll have some questions for you on what angles for stretching feel okay on the back, because we're going to integrate stretching into our calisthenic routine. So let's do Jade Rabbit Watches the Moon. Inhale, stage 1. Inhale even deeper, stage 2. And remember, the feet are shoulder width and a half apart. So when you sink into it, really go down and do the math for yourself of what shoulder width looks like when you look down, and make sure you add at least 50% to that. Yep, and then sink and sit. Stage 1, stage 2. Inhale, stage 1, beautiful. Even deeper, stage 2. Exhale, stage 1. Exhale, deeper, stage 2. Belly deep. Draw the color in, stage 1. It gets even brighter in the belly, stage 2. Exhale, condense the color, gets even brighter. And exhale even deeper, flatten in the belly. Make room for more. Inhale, draw the ether in. It overflows in the belly. Exhale, compress it. And flatten it. Make room for more. The faith, every breath, you're getting stronger and storing energy as you exhale. Store the visualization in the belly and gather more. And stay seated. 6 more. Yeah, really get a deep enough stance to feel the work. And 6 more. Unless it hurts, then let me know. And then inhaling up. One hand as high as the shoulder, other hand as high as the floating rib, shoulder plexus. Exhale. Eye in the middle finger. Each hand floats down, one now to the solar plexus, one to the hip. Inhale up to the shoulder. Exhale like that. Leading the sheep along.
So when I twist like this, my thing here, I get a slight little twinge. I mean it doesn't hurt. It's right in the right side of my lower back, right here.
Okay, so is the twinge happening when you, because I see that you're moving your hips, that you...
Right now, moving my hips.
Okay, so even if you don't move the hips, you feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's...
I can do it. It doesn't...
You said you feel a twinge, but it doesn't hurt you, you said?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying I shouldn't do it. I'm just... You told me to let you know.
Yeah.
Just for my body mechanics.
Yeah.
I'm fine doing it.
So
I think we should do it.
Yeah, let's do it, and let me know after a few how it feels. Because sometimes the realignment, the muscle work with realigning, you're just going to feel the adjustments. And you can alternate between, I really do recommend taking, let's say, do at least 6 of these with your waist powered. Inhaling up, exhale, then you can do hip powered, just so you can isolate the flexibility training. And remember, when the arm comes up for these exercises, it's extending out. So it's a little, it's not straight, it's not locked, but the elbow is down, because when you, these are very real moves when you take one person's arm and you gently drop your elbow weight down, it's going to become very heavy and help pull their chest and hips down. It's from a martial standpoint. So you want to get your extension out through the shoulder blades so you can really feel the dropping. And remember, the dropping, the arms are only going up and down. Up. And if I'm using my legs to pump, yeah, so really allow yourself to feel the extension while keeping the elbows pointed down toward the ground. And this is a great example of the concept of reaching through a curve. So you don't want to lock the arms or have the elbows pointed outward. You really do want them pointed at the ground, as if there's a weight pulling the elbows down, and that'll soften your shoulders. Both my elbows pointed down as much as possible, but I do my best to extend as far as possible while maintaining that curve, and that's what reaching through the curve is. It's the sense of keeping the curve while extending as much as you can while maintaining that curve. Let's come out of that, and we'll come into our 2 uplifting heavens. How does it feel when you do uplifting heaven on the lower back?
Fine.
Okay. So my next question is going to be for our I want to make sure we get this whole set in. When Sai Jiao, so Omitofo, Sai Jiao, the kick. So kicking here. When kicking here, afterward, we're going to kick, drop down to stretch. So we're going to kick, stretch. And how does that bend on the pelvis, rotating on the femur, feel on your lower back?
That's okay.
Okay. So let's let's see how this works for a set, and see how it feels on your lower back. Oh, tell me, you did a little. What was that?
No, I just tried it. I went. I was talking to myself. I'm like, feels okay.
Okay, so let's go for it. So, and how are jumping jacks for you today?
Hopefully good.
Okay, so we'll do jumping jacks. On the odds, we'll do the speed hands. On the evens, we'll do an explosive move. So we'll work fast twitch muscle soft with the. So this is fast twitch muscle, but it's not too. We're not going too hard, and then we'll go for the even numbers. We'll do boom on either side, something like that, and we'll do hips on the ground, and we'll do kicks. So jumping jacks, arms, hips, kicks. Is that good?
Good.
Okay, so 4. We'll go for it. Starting now with 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then each one is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. And notice that I'm softly extending my shoulders. I'm doing my best when I'm doing this to softly stretch in the back. So if I reach out, you'll feel all this open up. Because there are other ways to just work the fast twitch muscle like that, and the shoulders are shorter, so we want to extend out. Okay, come on down for hips on the floor.
Sit down. Something.
Nice.
Okay.
Side to side. 1, 2, and really turning the thigh. Try to touch the knees to the ground on both sides. 3, 4. How's that feel? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Good. So we're going to bring the stretching and kicking in toward the lower numbers. Right now we're going to do regular side jiao, 15 each side. So here, side jiao, opening up. And you know what, for odd numbers we won't do the kicks. We'll do the jumping squat for the odd numbers. Okay, ready? And go. Inhales you go down, exhales you go up. Beautiful. Now 14. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And sit down. 1. Each side is 1, 3, 4, 4, up to 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How's this feel in your lower back? 14. Good. How's that? It's good? Okay. And then down. Each side is 1. You know what? Let's do this. Lay down and lift the hips up and down. Just 14. Inhaling up, drop down. Let's go for it. Pushing the heels into the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good stuff. Good stuff. And now, 14 each side beside you. And go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And switch when you're ready. And remember the other hand, very Shaolin posture. Boom. Omitofo. And making sure that you, as you push the color through the leg and hand, you inhale, bring it back to the stance. Good stuff. And jumping jacks, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 13. And rolling the arms like you're picking fruit off a tree. 2. And coming right up in front of the nose line, center line.
Are your feet, what are your feet like?
Feet are just like as if I was doing this. I'm doing this.
Oh, so but your feet aren't. Hold on, you got one foot in front of the other?
Yeah, for this you can do it standing like this too.
Okay.
Because what we're training here is the mechanic of the reach. So you have an L-shaped arm, and you're pulling fruit from a tree. This will help you with the uppercut structure. And the fingers lead. So it won't come up like this yet. Straight up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Beautiful. And then down on the ground and hips. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. And 13. Drop down into the horse stance and calf jumps. So do your best to get your thighs as parallel to the ground as possible. Really get low. And of course, when you get low, you get this wonderful structure for the spine. So opening the chest as you go down, but going back. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 13. And then
Yes.
jumping jack. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Woo! That's rough.
And when you do the jumping jacks, I highly recommend allowing your arms to just wash up and out as if you're being stretched the entire time. And it'll really benefit the spine and the shoulders if you can get the rotator range of motion. Okay, ready? 12. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12. Beautiful. And now 12. Make sure the hand comes in front of you. Beautiful. And then down and lift the hips again. 12. Pushing the heels into the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now, omitofo. Out, open the chest up, and flexing foot kick up, and back down. 12 each side. Lifting heaven. And 11. 2. 4, 6, 7. Try to get the hands to touch above the head. 9, 10, 11. And back to straight arms. Other side. 1, 2. Stretch with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good stuff. And back down for hips. 11. 2. Really do your best for both knees to go down and to feel the heels of the palm of both arms connected into the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow as you can. Beautiful. 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 12 minutes to do 10 of these. With 16, I think we could do it. 9, 10. All right. And let's go. Actually, you know what? Inhale up and forward. This one. and then down. And we'll do just 10 crunches, straight leg crunches, rib to hip, just crunches, rib to hip. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Here, we're going to slap the foot, slapping behind us. 1, 1, 2, 2, almost like you're trying to kick your butt. 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Try to stretch a little bit on the way back. 8, 9, 10, 10. Good stuff. And now 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And down. Hips. Down. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. Okay, and 9 jumps. 1, 5, 6, 7, 9. Beautiful. Jumping jacks. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And 8. And down. And lift the hips 8 times. 6, 7, 8. Good stuff. And knee to shoulder 8. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Try to touch your shoulder. And then 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. And then 7 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 7 arms out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 7 crunches. Down. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And fingers on the temple rather than behind your neck, because you don't want to strain your neck by pulling your neck. There you go. And then 7 jumps. 1, 6 jumping jacks. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and hips 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6, kick the legs. 2, 2, 3. Try to kick back. It's almost like you're trying to kick the ceiling behind you. Beautiful. Jumping jacks. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 5, lift the hips up. 4, 5. And then 5 outside crescent kicks, Shaolin, Omitofo. 1, 2, 4, 5, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Uplift it, 4 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down. 4 crunches. And 4 jumps. 1, 2, 4, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3 hips. 1, 2, 3, and up. 3 inside crescent kicks, each side. Omitofo. And jumping jacks. 1, 2, and then and down. Raise the hips twice. Kicks to the side. Omitofo, open up, bring 1 foot back, and 2, 1, 2, look the other way, and switch. 1, 2, and then 16. We can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, and then 16. And come up, stretch for the other 8. 1,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, what? What are these?
No, it's okay. We'll do jump on down and 16 crunches. Okay, drop to squat, up, kick, drop to squat, 16 each leg, 1, 1, 2, 2, ready, up, kick, 2, kick, 3, 3, make sure, 6, butt goes back, come on. 8, 9, 10, 10. Yeah. 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 15, 1 more each side, 16, uplifting heaven right away. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale, wash right down to stretch. Inhale, come up. Turn to the right side. Exhale, wash right down. Inhale, yeah. To the left side. Inhale, yeah. 1 foot forward. Exhale, down. Try to kiss the toe. Hold the toe or the ankle. Inhaling up. Switch legs. Exhaling down. Try to hold the toe, the ankle, the shin. Try to pull yourself in, kiss it. Inhale deep. Exhale, pull a little deeper. Inhale up. 45 degrees, same thing. Exhaling down. Inhale to the belly, see the color. Exhale, wash the color down the leg as you pull deeper. Inhale, come back up. Switch legs. Exhale the color. Down the leg. Hold. Inhale deep. Exhale, pull yourself more in. Then inhale, come up. 90 degrees. Exhaling down. Inhale deeper. Exhale, pull yourself in. Then inhale, come up. Switch sides. Exhale, wash the color. Down. Grab and hold. Inhale deep. Gather color. Exhale, pull yourself deeper. Inhale up. Bring one leg behind the other. Exhale, wash down both legs. Fold the arms and hang here for a moment. Release the arms. Inhale, come up gently. And switch legs. Exhaling down. Release the neck, arms. Inhale, come up gently. Widen the stance, hands on the hips. Shift to one side and open up the chest. Push the hips forward on an angle. Fall over the back leg and open the chest to the sky. Feet are parallel, facing 45 degrees into the corner where my heart is aiming. Inhale, switch sides, straighten posture, switch sides, and exhale, other side. Do you feel the stretch?
Yeah.
Okay, good. One more time each side, inhale deep. Switch, exhale. Inhale deep, switch to the other side, exhale. When you inhale, it's as if a string is lifting your heart to the sky. And you exhale, push the hips forward, sink deeper into your stance and fall over that back leg. Inhale up, exhale down both legs. Fold the arms to hang. Inhale deep. Exhale, shift your weight to the right side, forehead aiming toward your knee. Inhale deep. Exhale, melt into the stretch. Shift your weight to the left side, inhale deep. Exhale, melt into stretch. And then suck. Walk the feet in until the feet are parallel. Suck the belly button in. Coming up, up, up. Up, up, up. How's that feel in the back? You okay? Okay, uplifting heaven. Exhale. Bend down. And slap it up. Uphill. Exhale. Up the inside. And on the outside. Over the shoulders. Out back. Inhaling up again. Just the fingers. Exhale, hands floating down. One more stretch on each side for the exhale, knee falls down, hip opens, toes get pulled back. Inhale deep, exhale, knee falls down, hips open, toes get pulled back. In that chain reaction, switch sides. Sucking the belly button, lift the collarbone to help you get the structure. Feel the string lift you from the top of the head and then grab the ankle. Inhale deep, exhale, the knee falls, hip opens, toes reach the ceiling as you pull. Inhale deep, exhale, Knee falls, hip opens, toes reach the back as you pull. And then one more time. Keep the same hand, thumb facing out, and we're going to reach the opposite foot. Opposite foot to hand. Yep. Thumbs facing, your thumb should face toward the window. Great. Tuck in the belly button, lift the collarbone, make sure the hips are square. Then inhale, lift the knee and the toes outward. Knee goes out and up. Toes go up behind you. Chest keeps staying upward as well. Exhale, drop down. And one more on the other side. Thumb stays out. Suck the belly button, lift the collarbone. Knee goes up and out. Toes go up. At least 3 breaths here. And dropping down. Hands around the chest. Tap. Fingers to the scalp. Front to back. Back to front. Massage. Front to back. Back to front. Slapping. Front to back. Back to front. Hollow fist. Gentle banging. Front to back. Back to front. Grab the scalp. Knead it like down. Release. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1. Release 1. And then reverse it. Release. 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 Top of the forehead. 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. Temples. 2, 3, 4. Reverse. Up on the face to the side. Up on the face to the side. Release. Up to the side. Release. Fingers over. Down behind the ear. Under. Up. Over. Down. Under. The heart. Switch. Top and bottom. Switch. Side. Under bottom. Flick the fingers out. Thumbs. Press and hold and drill. 1, 2, 3. Switch. And switch. And drill. Switch. And then 1, 2, 3. Breath. 1, 2. Inhale, white light. Spread the whole body. Inhale, white light. Bubble around the body. Inhale, white light. As far as you can go with the light, spread it out. Gratitude for the body, the space, good people in your life. We made it in kind of an hour. We finished the training, the 15s in an hour.
Oh boy, okay.
You good?
Awesome.
Okay. Love you, man.
I'm gonna go shower for lunch. All right, goodbye.
Love you so much, dude. Make sure you eat, drink something, and please get those BCAAs from Whole Foods.
BCAA, fine. I'll get the PCAA.
Oh, it's B, yeah, branched chain amino acids after your training or before. BCAAs from Whole Foods. The vegan ones are $8 and they're delightful.
Say both of the things again.
BCAAs. They're called branched chain amino acids. They're very helpful at recovery, and they have a like $8 bottle of vegan ones at Whole Foods. You can get the non-vegans, but the vegan ones are great bang for their buck. So
the other one?
I just said branched chain amino acids. BCAAs, same thing.
Okay, same thing. Okay, yeah. You got it.
Okay,
Thank
definitely
you.
Eat something, man. Love you so much. See you on Monday.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy. All right, guys, we're gonna finish up some stretching here. Hope you had a good workout. Hope you trained. Had a good workout here. I'm gonna do some child's pose. Exhale, dropping down. So, forehead to the knee, fingers behind you. I'll get a little farther back. Inhale deep. Anytime you have an issue with a posture like this, you could stick a pillow underneath your ankles and a pillow behind your knees, and that'll help you ease into something like this. Inhaling out. When I inhale up, I don't just inhale.
suck in the belly button. So I pull my belly button in. I come up one vertebrae at a time as much as I can. And lean back. Open up the chest. I suck in my belly button a little bit here. Open up my chest. And go down. One more cycle. Exhaling down. Dropping the chin into the chest. Everything falling forward. Melting one vertebrae at a time. And you notice that I'm adjusting myself internally too. I'm making little movements just to feel comfortable, get my right posture here. Sucking the belly button in, coming out one vertebrae at a time. And lean back. Pull the shoulder gently across, shoulder down, shoulder blade disappearing into the back and soften. What I mean by that is that if you're here and you're just pulling, notice that my shoulder blade is protruding slightly. You can see it right here. So I'm going to make it disappear, keeping the shoulder down. One more time each side. Notice that I'm going to reach across sometimes to help the line across my shoulders. What I mean by that is that sometimes I'll keep my wrists relaxed and I'll cycle between relaxed wrists, but then if I need to straighten the shoulder, rather than push too much from here, which creates tension, I'll reach with the fingers. It's very important that where you emphasize changes the chain reaction of the muscles. So if I emphasize my shoulder to move my shoulder, it's going to cause more tension in the shoulder. But if I emphasize my fingers, I minimize tension in the shoulder. And that's what I want to stretch. So I'm going to use my fingers to give me a gentle reach. And it's the fingers as if they're being pulled to a destination. And then I emphasize, I agree with that pull by lifting the elbow here and then softening the shoulder. Switch sides. Same thing. So I'll keep my wrists very relaxed, I'll get the posture, and this is enough. For many people, this is a stretch. But for me, I need to reach a little bit more to get the arm to go across my shoulder line, the T between the T on the chest. When we talk about push hands, aiming for the T on the chest, straight line across the shoulders, the T. So I reach across the horizontal line, and I soften the shoulder, reach a little bit. And sometimes you'll see me push my shoulder down to remind my shoulder that I don't need tension there, to soften and stretch out. I'm gonna reach behind, back, grab, inhaling up, switch, other side, grab, inhaling up, switch. Could go down again, reaching the hands forward, sitting back. And let's get a few more stretches in because I feel like I could use them. Yeah, get this nice little cobra push-up. Going down, exhaling up. And I'm going to look to one side and open the hip, allowing the hip to stretch into the ground. Look to the other side, allow the hip to stretch into the ground. To the other side. Inhale deep. Exhale into the area that you wish to stretch, which means you're using visualization. You're inhaling a color into your belly. Exhale, push that color into the area that you want to stretch, which is the hip, and program that color to tell that area to melt tension away, tell the muscles to soften and melt. Visualize as the color hits that area, it's melting that area, and it's just falling down, letting gravity do its job. And switch sides. I inhale as I switch sides. Exhale into my hip, softening the hip down. Inhaling up. And I'll just keep looking up for a second. Now, make sure my toes are gripped into the ground. Exhale, come down. Come back up. And you'll just chill for a second here. Widen my knees. Like this. Toes out a bit. And just chill here for a second. Chill here. Knees wide.
Let the head hang a little bit. Relax. Not any tension.
And feel free, guys, to ask any questions that you might have. And I'm always happy to answer them. You know, I love sharing this stuff. And I'm happy to make a video for you guys if there's a Tai Chi concept that you'd like, or an exercise concept from a Tai Chi perspective. So I think it's really important to take something like Tai Chi and integrate it into any modality you might do. Tai Chi and yoga are very complementary, and both deserve to be foundationally integrated into your other training experiences. And what I mean by that is that there are mechanics in Tai Chi and mechanics in yoga, which are different mechanics, which augment every exercise, every movement at all of them. I haven't come across a single exercise that doesn't. And when I say exercise, I mean even down to sparring, grappling, fighting, etc. All of them. Tai Chi and yoga, absolutely. So a lot of people try to frame Tai Chi as a martial art, and I think that is it is a fighting style, but I think that really what it is a method. I look at it as a human performance tool. So if you can take this tool and integrate it into, let's say if you're a martial artist, into your fighting style, you're going to have a unique perspective versus everybody else who doesn't do that. So when I was recruited onto the U.S. Tai Chi push hands team by Coach Josh Waitskin, I was pretty blown away by how Josh is a chess prodigy. So there's that movie Searching for Bobby Fischer that's based on his childhood, and his ability to he wrote the book The Art of Learning, which is amazing, which has a lot of talk about our Tai Chi push hands team, which I also recommend listening to on Audible, and you can see a lot of the videos from the Tai Chi World Cup that Josh is talking about on my YouTube channel. It's on there, including Josh's competitions. And I say all this because Josh was so good at integrating other styles and integrating Tai Chi into other styles. Would take Greco-Roman wrestling, take judo, and take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and bring a Tai Chi approach to it. And what that really meant for Josh, in my experience of him, was that he was taking a Tai Chi approach to learning. He was using Tai Chi as a learning language, so to speak, and breaking it down, any movement, into Tai Chi terminology that would allow us to not only see the movement for how an expert was utilizing it, but then to break that movement down. And there was a really simple formula that Josh gave us, which was you take any movement, anyone, and you break it into 3 parts. You train each part individually, and then you put all those parts back together, and you've mastered the movement. That was the formula for mastery. So we do that with pretty much everything, and obviously I'm on the way I coach Tai Chi, and I took over the team after Josh. So the way I coach has a lot to do with breath work and visualization. So you don't necessarily, not everyone who does Tai Chi does the visualization. A lot of people do the breath work, but there are different kinds of breath work. So I like to make sure that breath work, biomechanic, and visualization are always integrated, and that visualization is programmed with clear intention, and the intention exists separately from the breathing, and from the because the intention is actually like willpower. So willpower, breath work, visualization, all different things that you can utilize the breath to catalyze the visualization, to train your willpower. You don't necessarily need to do that to train your willpower, but it's a repeatable method to allow you to train your willpower. And if it's repeatable, it's competition worthy. If it's not repeatable, it's not competition worthy. So that's a big theme you'll see on my channel, all my channels all the time. So, if you ever have a thought, question, or idea along those lines, feel free to ask them. And I know that when I'm starting these sessions in the morning, and I'm still stretching, as you can see. I'm like reaching my foot back and the other one back here. So highly recommend doing that too. But there's somebody on here, or a few, maybe two people who are always trying to do a joint stream with me. And a lot of times on these sessions in the morning, I'm teaching a class, and I want to make sure that while I'm teaching a class, I do my best to make sure that all my private students have like my private attention and time, while simultaneously, if there's something valuable to share that is not necessarily just meant for that one student, that I can share that with other students. So so I do my best to make sure that the private time is kept private, and I only press record when we're about to do something that is very shareable, that other people can benefit from, because if I can make sure that every day lots of people can get a benefit, then that's good. So that being said, if I'm in the middle of coaching somebody in particular, whether in person or remotely, I may not be able to jump on a joint TikTok with you guys, joint live stream, but that does not mean I don't want to. So there are other times where I can do that, and on those times that I can, I will. I think I accepted somebody's live stream once, every time, honestly, because I run another account called Justice for Hire. That's our martial arts show, and anybody can join the cast of that show. I talk about it significantly on this channel, but at Justice for Hire, super fun. And when people live stream, want to join our live stream there, and it's similar to here. It's like normally I open it up and somebody who's like sitting down, not doing the movements with us, and that's totally cool. If you're, first of all, you can do these seated, so I don't want to misjudge, but you totally can do all these exercises seated. And if you ever have a question, if you have some sort of challenge in your life that doesn't allow you to stand, and so therefore you need to do it seated, or if you can't sit and you need to do it laying down, actually ask me about that and write a comment in there too, and I will totally address that, because I've coached folks who are bedridden. I've coached folks who are can only sit in wheelchairs, etc. And I guarantee you there's a massive benefit to this stuff, regardless of what ability you have, what range of motion you have in any area of your body. So that being said, rotate the neck around. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And reverse. Inhale, exhale. So when you use the breath visualization, I guess, again, the way I coach it, the breath should feel like it's always catalyzing the movement. So it almost as if your body is a marionette, and the breath is controlling all of the movements, all of them. And it's a pulley system. The breath controls a pulley system. So may lift here, may drop here, may lift here, may push out here. So when you're doing even this exercise, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And the breath pulls. It's as if the head is reeling in the breath and then releasing it. Reeling it in to the belly. Exhale, releasing it. Reversing it. And reversing it. Uplifting heaven. 2 more. Reach across. Fingers reach across the shoulders. Other fingers reach past the knee and push the back of the hand on the top of the knee to help you get that twist. 1 more time each side. And that's it for today, guys. So actually, I might stream again later on tonight for our last Justice for Hire training of the year. When I do Justice for Hire training, when I stream that kind of stuff, it's normally action choreography based on how we do Tai Chi. So that means that I train actors and stunt people to use Tai Chi to become, and then actually a lot of people who are not even doing any martial arts at all, that want to be in a fight scene. It's like, okay, here's how you use Tai Chi to get to know your scene partner, and then you can move with your scene partner more dynamically and safely and repeatably, because if it's not repeatable, it's not competition worthy, and if it's not repeatable, you probably can't shoot it because you need to do multiple takes. So I'll stream on @Justice for Hire tonight, definitely, for probably 7 p.m., just after 7 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm in LA. And also, if you ever want to come to the Justice for Hire training, it's in North Hollywood, and you'd be welcome. So just tune in on that channel on Justice for Hire, and I always it's open, it's free to all cast members who join. It's free to join our cast from justiceforhire.app. But I also might do a joint live stream. I've been doing that a lot lately, just streaming on JFH and on my Tai Chi TikTok. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time if you'd like to join. If I'm not on at 7 p.m., I'll be on within like the 15-minute time span of 7 p.m. 15 to like 20 something minutes, but I'll be on. Love you so much. And the reason is because like people are emptying out of the school, and it may not be the right time for you to be able to hear me on there. So anyway, love you so much. Bye. And thanks for joining.